Now, if you or someone you love is dealing with hearing loss, today we are going to learn about a free service that helps them communicate over the phone. Chris Smith and Jim Shevlin are here to tell us about Sprint Captel. Gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for coming to tell us about this.
Thank you for having us.
So, Sprint Captel, tell me what it's about. What is this service that we're talking about?
Yes, so Sprint Caption Telephone, and we can say Sprint Captel for short.
Yeah.
Has been a blessing for those with hearing loss. And so we're so excited to be here to talk about this today. As you can see, the phone is scrolling and captioning, and it looks and works just like a traditional phone.
Okay.
But the unique difference is that as you're having a conversation with the other party, their words will come across the screen in captions. So if you're having a hard time hearing, you will be able to actually see what's being said and thereby give you a lot more confidence in that conversation that you're having.
I think that is amazing. Like you said, a blessing to a lot of people that will be utilizing this. So how does that work? How does the phone kind of generate what we're saying onto the screen?
Yeah, so, well, let me say this. Statistically speaking, there are a number of people with hearing loss that are maybe embarrassed as they've gotten older. Their hearing is waning, and they're embarrassed about the situation, so they're not forthcoming with that situation. And so, unfortunately, they begin to shy away from conversations. They may even have their friends and family members begin to communicate or make phone calls on their behalf. So that's really been a tough situation, right? So, you know, so the real benefit here is that now they're able to have a lot more confidence and a lot more independence about being able to communicate with their friends and family and loved ones. So again, we're excited about what the phone is capable of doing. Jim will talk later about specifically your question about, you know, how one can, you know, get the phone and directly how it works. But it works just like a regular traditional phone. And we're really excited that it gives people the independence and the confidence that they really want and would like to desire. So yeah, we're excited about it.
Well, like you said, it gives everybody an opportunity to still have those conversations, relationships with their family and friends, and it's something that's easy to have. And so we are talking about, we're watching it work. I know we're kind of watching like a demo of what happens, but if somebody gets this phone, explain what's the, you know, how does this all work?
Well, and I think with this phone is a lot of times they can acquire it by either going to our website, the Captel offer, or calling us. And all they have to do is, if they have a hearing loss, these phones cost no more than $75. We have a family of phones. This is one of them. This is probably our more popular one. It's got a vivid display. It has speakerphone capabilities. It has the ability to adjust the tone of the phone based on their audiogram that they get from their audiologist. So it has a lot of custom settings. We have other phones that they can utilize that are more traditional. It's just a phone. We've got another phone that's for people with low vision. You know, and we have another phone these require internet and a phone line. You have to have internet and a phone line from whomever.
Right.
There is a phone, though, that does not require internet.
Okay.
So they can get that. They cost no more than $75, but there are ways, if they go to the website, that they could potentially qualify to get the phone at no cost.
Oh, okay.
And all the services, all the captioning, all the great part about the phone, it's absolutely free. There is no service cost.
I think this is amazing. And so who really is our primary person that you think is going to want to utilize this, who can benefit from this the most?
It's a lot of times people that are losing their hearing. They're used to using that phone. I think, as Chris said, they're losing their independence because the number one place when you start losing your hearing that you have challenges is the telephone.
Right.
You don't have the facial cues. You don't have all that you can use as a backup. So it's those people, as we age, we lose our hearing. Unfortunately, that's one of the not so great things about getting older. So as you do, you have this. And it's also for the loved ones of people that are losing their hearing. This phone isn't just for somebody that doesn't have the hearing, but it's for the others that they can once again communicate on the phone and trust they're hearing what they're telling them.
Right.
And they can read it. So it's a service, and it's those consumers that I think are our number one people that are benefiting from these phones.
And so the first thing is to get the actual physical phone. That's the first step that we would need to do, right? So we would need to give you guys a call, make sure to go online and make sure that we have that portion of it. And then, like you said, the service is free. So this is an absolute blessing. You said it right off the top, and that was a perfect way to put it for a lot of people and a lot of families. So, gentlemen, I'm going to remind everybody how they can get a hold of you, but I want to thank you for this, and I'm sure our viewers are thanking you as well.
Sounds
Well,
great.
thank you for having us.
Now, for more details about Arizona Relay and Sprint Captel, call 1-877-217-7006 or log on to capteloffer.com.